Welcome to Buddha's Way. In a quiet village nestled between towering hills lived a man named Arjun. From the day he was born, he was told he was weak. His father left when he was a child, his mother struggled to raise him, and society painted him with the colors of failure before he even had a chance to draw his own life. He walked through life like a shadow, present but unnoticed. He failed at school, failed at friendships, and failed to be who the world wanted him to be. But deep inside, unknown to even himself, Arjun carried a mountain of pain, silence, and strength. One day, heartbroken and exhausted by the endless judgment and rejection, Arjun decided to leave everything. He walked into the forest without food, money, or a destination. He wanted to escape the noise of the world, the labels, the guilt. Days turned into weeks. He survived on fruits, river water, and silence. And in that silence, something began to shift. The noise within began to quiet. The pain that once screamed started to whisper. He started listening, not to the world, but to his breath, his heartbeat, and the wind brushing against the trees. He built a small hut using broken branches. Every morning he meditated at sunrise. Every night he spoke to the stars. He had no one, yet for the first time he didn't feel alone. He began to observe the ants building homes, the birds trusting the sky, and the trees standing still through storms. He realized life never asks permission to be strong. It just is. Years passed. One day a group of travelers got lost in the woods. They stumbled upon Arjun's hut and were stunned. His presence was peaceful. His eyes carried storms, yet his voice was rain. They sat with him, listened, and left healed. Word spread. More people came, not for religion or answers, but for peace. Arjun never called himself a teacher, but his silence taught more than words ever could. He never returned to the village that once rejected him, but his name did. The same people who once mocked him began telling stories of the boy who found peace by walking away. Arjun became a living legend, not because he fought back, but because he let go. Not because he had power, but because he chose inner strength over external noise. The man who once carried the mountain of pain had become the mountain of peace for others. And so, the lesson he left behind was simple, but eternal. You are not what the world calls you. You are what you choose to become when no one is watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.